we're talking about a very signature part of Donald Trump, and that is that wispy white hair that tends to blow in the wind, occasionally the wrong direction, morphing reality for you completely. So Donald Trump's longtime doctor, Dr. Bornstein, has come out telling us why Donald Trump looks the way he does. So apparently a drug that Donald Trump has been taking for a few years now, Propecia, prevents hair loss and male pattern baldness, and it's a prostate-related drug that is used for many different reasons. One of the problems with this drug that Dr. Boenstein pointed out was the fact that it can cause sexual lack thereof in the future and also baldness in the future. So I think the heightened amount of testosterone and other chemicals within your body during the time that you're on the drug, as soon as you go off of it, everything kind of lowers to an unhealthy level.
So, okay, I gotta tell you, I'm not buying this story from Trump's doctor. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, the doctor who recently came out with this press release, and this is basically like a press release on Donald Trump's hair, just to be real.
Yes, Trump aesthetic.
This doctor was the one who wrote the physician recommendation, basically stating unequivocally that Donald Trump would be the most healthy president that we've ever had. Like, if you just look at Donald Trump, there is no way that's the case. The guy doesn't exercise. He eats whatever crappy fast food he wants. His cholesterol is probably through the roof. And yet, this doctor made this grand proclamation. And we've seen this with Trump over and over again. Like, he seems to have a very strange relationship with the truth. So my read on the situation is Donald Trump called up his doctor and he said, look, my hair is making me look bad. We need to have a statement out there saying the reason my hair looks like it does is because I take Propecia. Propecia is something that people take when they're balding that helps them to retain some of their hair. Now, there was an investigative report done by, I think it was Gawker, early on in the election cycle, where they did a deep dive into Donald Trump's hair. And what they found was Donald Trump actually houses the physician office of a certain doctor that does a very specific technique of hair replacement regrowth therapy. It's more replacement. And basically, this doctor has a patent for this type of it's more of a weave, actually. And what they do is on every single strand of your hair, they weave in another longer strand of hair. And the thing that was so damning about this report was when they showed all of the other successful patients from this company's website, I don't think the site's up anymore, they all have hair that looks exactly like Donald's. It's the weird hair helmet that goes across your head, and like Donald Trump's done interviews and he's been like, Megyn Kelly, feel my hair. And like he shows her and he's like, it's there, it's attached and everything, but it's not his hair. Let's be real. Well, I think what's actually going on here is Donald Trump, for whatever reason, doesn't want to admit that he has this weird woven hair situation going on, and he told his doctor, okay, great, thanks for lying about my health. Can we have you do it again about my hair? That's my read. I don't know. What do you think, Tamara?
I want to believe that, but at the same time, I know a good amount about extensions, just general weave of any kind. I've watched a lot of videos on it because I find it super interesting, and I don't think it can look this seamless. I think if it could look this seamless, there would be more women that had this kind of seamless hair going on.
I don't think this looks seamless.
I think it does look seamless. I think
very wispy and disturbing.
Exactly, it looks like old man hair. Yes.
What woman would want that?
Yeah, but that's not the point I'm making. The point exactly, and that's why I think it's his natural hair. I just think when you decide that you're balding, you just keep letting your hair grow out until you can't let it grow out anymore, and he's reaching that point, but it's still letting it grow out. So I do think this is all Donald Trump's hair, if it's from Propecia or not. I think it's all of his hair. I just think the man doesn't want to get a haircut because he doesn't want to acknowledge the fact that it's lessening underneath there.
I'm not buying it.
I think maybe one day we'll see Donald Trump with the wet hair and we'll all see the truth come out.
I don't know. It's a fascinating situation. And I don't really understand it.
It's still so thin that I think you would be able to see the secure points if it was attached, because those aren't hard to find. If you have seen
this is special technology, Tamara.
Clearly.
It's patented. This weird guy's got it.
Okay, well, more women need it because extensions aren't that easy to hide.
Anyway, so Tamara thinks Donald Trump's hair is real. It's just a really, really long comb over. That's her read on it. Maybe she's right. Who knows? But anyway, folks, that's the story. We're coming up on the break here on the Fowler Show. We want to know what you think. Share with us your strangest Donald Trump hair conspiracy theories, because we want to know.